I knew I had. I keep remembering small things differently. The pause before someone answered, the way a conversation changed when I walked in. No one said anything. Maybe that's the cruelest part. There wasn't a lie big enough to notice. Just people being careful in ways I mistook for normal. No one said anything. That silence had a shape I didn't see. I didn't see. I don't know which hurt more, what happened, but realizing I was the only one still living inside the old version of my life. No one said anything. Maybe that's the cruelest part. There wasn't a lie big enough to notice. Just people being careful in ways I mistook for normal. No one said anything. That silence had a shape I didn't see. Every memory has two versions, the one I lived and the one everyone else already understood. I keep wondering how far back it goes. Which birthday, which ordinary Tuesday already had an audience I didn't know was watching. How long had I been the only one still applauding a story that had already ended? I wish the last to know didn't also have to be the last to remember things the old way. I wasn't looking for anything, just trying to find a charger. You always forgot to put back 5 seconds earlier. I was still looking for a charger 5 seconds earlier. That was the biggest problem I had 5 seconds earlier. The room still belonged to us 5 seconds earlier. I didn't know what I know now. There wasn't a sound, just something small enough to fit inside my hand. Funny how something so quiet can make every other noise disappear 5 seconds earlier. I was still looking for a charger 5 seconds earlier. That was the biggest problem I had 5 seconds earlier. The room still belonged to us 5 seconds earlier. I didn't know what I know now. I remember blinking once, maybe twice, as if my eyes could choose a different version of the afternoon. I didn't cry, not yet. I didn't get angry. There wasn't room for anger, only that strange stillness when your life moves before your body does. I keep finding your things in places I forgot you kept them. A hair tie on the nightstand, your handwriting on a grocery list still stuck to the fridge. minutes earlier. The grocery store stays open long after the restaurants close. You're standing in front of the freezer, reading every flavor like you've never been here before. I reach for a carton of milk. You step aside without looking up. Sorry, no, you're fine. By the time I turn around, you've already disappeared into the next aisle. I don't even know your name, but somehow I recognize your jacket before I recognize your face. Friday nights have their own regulars. Some buy flowers, some buy frozen dinners. Some pretend they're only here for one thing. Maybe I'll see you next Friday night. Same store, same aisle. Maybe we'll laugh about something small. The price of eggs, the broken cartwheel, anything that doesn't require an introduction. Or maybe we'll just say hey, and that'll be enough to make the drive home feel a little less empty. Feel a little less empty. The cashier folds the receipt before handing it to me. You leave with a paper bag tucked under your arm. For a second we stop at the same crosswalk. The light changes, a taxi turns the corner. You wave at someone across the street. It isn't me, I smile anyway. A stock boy pushes a cart of bruised apples toward the discount bin, calling out prices to no one in particular. You check your phone, I check mine. Neither of us has anyone waiting. Maybe I'll see you next Friday night. Same store, same aisle. Maybe we'll laugh about something small. The price of eggs, the broken cartwheel, anything that doesn't require an introduction. Or maybe we'll just say hey, and that'll be enough to make the drive home feel a little less empty. A shopping cart rolls slowly across the empty parking lot. Someone returns it without being asked. The automatic doors open, then close. A moth keeps circling the security light, like it hasn't decided whether the night is over yet. I sit in my car for a minute, longer than I need to, watching the store through the windshield, wondering if you're still inside, or if you already left through a door I wasn't watching. Maybe I'll see you next Friday night. Same store, same aisle. You'll reach for something frozen. I'll pretend I'm looking for coffee. We'll smile like we almost know each other. The receipt is still in my jacket pocket. I don't remember what I bought. Few seconds before midnight, I pull my headphones over my ears speakers and slide the fader up. Good evening. My voice sounds louder in the headphones than it does inside the room. I move one song to the end of the playlist and let the silence carry the first few seconds. One more record, one more hour. The city keeps breathing outside this room. Somewhere out there, someone's driving home with the volume just loud enough to stay awake. Somewhere, someone's still up for reasons I'll never know. The red light stays on, so do I. The request line never rings after 1 o'clock. Someone leaves a voicemail instead. No message, just breathing, and the line goes dead. I write tomorrow's weather on a yellow sticky note and press it beside the monitor. When the next song begins, I forget to read it. One more record, one more hour. The city keeps breathing outside this room. Somewhere out there, someone's driving home with the volume just loud enough to stay awake. Somewhere, someone's still up for reasons I'll never know. The red light stays on, so do I. A freight train rolls somewhere beyond the station. The air conditioner hums above the booth. The coffee has gone cold again. I lower the fader, count to 2, then open the microphone. You're listening to the Midnight Shift. One more record, one more hour. The clock reaches 2. The playlist reaches its last song. Beyond air light goes dark. I take off my headphones for the first time all night. I can hear how quiet the room has been. Dad always turns the old radio on before anyone starts cooking. The jazz program drifts through the hallway, soft enough to disappear beneath the pants. You still leave your jacket on the same chair by the window. Mom says your brother's here, like she has every Sunday. You ask if work's been busy, I nod, then ask you the same thing back. We both answer before either of us really listens. We still come home every Sunday. We just don't find each other. When did the table get this big? When did housework become the whole conversation? We still come home every Sunday. Somebody tell me when that stopped being enough. Mom tells a story about the neighbor's orange cat. You laugh at exactly the same line you always have. I know the timing of your laugh better than I know who you've become. Dad quietly turns the radio up when the saxophone begins. knows how to cross. You carry the empty plates into the kitchen. I start folding the dish towels. Dad lets the jazz program play a little longer. The kettle starts whistling. Neither of us moves first. At the back of a door I found a key with no label. The apartment has belonged to someone else for years. Still my hand knew exactly which door it used to fit. The late night jazz turned soft enough to leave the room alone. You did what you knew, so did I. Neither of us was ready for the year we got instead. You did what you knew, so did I. Nobody hands you a manual for loving someone who's already halfway out the door. I used to replay that year like there was one better turn I could have made. Now the key is only a key, heavy for something that opens nothing. You did what you knew, so did I. Neither of us was ready for the year we got enslaved. You did what you knew, so did I. Nobody hands you a manual for loving someone who's already halfway out the door. I sit with it for a while, not trying to forgive, not trying to explain, only noticing how quiet it has become inside my head when I stop arguing with someone who isn't here anymore. You did what you knew, so did I. That's enough for tonight. I placed the key back in the drawer. This time I don't hide it, I simply close the drawer. I used to check on it sometimes, like it might have changed its mind tonight. I don't. The apartment belongs to someone else now. I think I finally do too. You say you love me, I believe you for a while, then something inside me starts asking questions you never did. Almost good enough until it isn't again. I check my phone before I even remember why. Almost good enough. Some habits don't need a reason anymore. Almost good enough until it isn't again. Was that a part just a breath? Did your voice change, or did mine invent it? Almost good enough until it isn't again. I check my phone before I even remember why. Almost good enough. Some habits don't need a reason anymore. Almost good enough until it isn't again. You have never asked me to earn another tomorrow. You've stayed through ordinary days, which probably means more than every beautiful thing you've ever said. Maybe the problem isn't whether you'll stop choosing me. Maybe it's that I still treat love like something that can be revoked without warning, even when nothing has changed. Last night you fell asleep first, your hand still on my arm. I stayed awake counting how long it stayed there. 11 minutes. I don't know why that mattered, it just did. If I seem difficult to convince, it's because I'm arguing with a voice that started long before you arrived. I just wish it didn't keep speaking over yours. We've been meeting here for months. You always order the same coffee. You always move the sugar aside, even when you don't use it. I noticed that before. I noticed you. Now I notice everything. The way you pause before answering a question, the way you laugh when you're actually surprised. I wish I knew less than I do. I keep gathering little details about you. I never tell you why. Some feelings don't ask to be spoken, they just settle in like they already live there. I almost tell you, and you ask me about my week, and somehow we become ourselves again. The version of us that doesn't complicate anything. You send me the first song that comes to mind. I save every one you tell me about your bad days. I answer a little too carefully. I know which stories make you look away, which jokes you only tell when you're tired. Friends notice things, maybe not this many things. Sometimes I go over one on a sentence in my head, then we meet, and I don't need it until I go home. Some feelings don't disappear, they become routines. I keep typing the words, then I erase them. Not because they aren't true, because tomorrow I'd still like to hear from you. Silence has become the price of staying close. People think keeping a secret means hiding it. I think it means learning how to carry it. It means changing the subject before your voice does. It means pretending your heart isn't beating faster over completely ordinary moments. It means knowing exactly where the line is and walking beside it every single day. Some feelings never become confessions, they become the way you listen. The extra second before saying goodbye, the message you rewrite until it sounds like everyone else's. I don't know if this is bravery or just fear wearing something softer We'll probably meet again next week. You'll ask how work's been, I'll ask about your weekend. You'll tell me something small, I'll remember it like I always do. We'll leave the same cafe, walk in different directions, and I'll carry home another conversation that said everything except the only thing I wanted to say. The laundromat is almost empty when I get there. One dryer rattles louder than the others, and a handwritten sign says Machine 6 takes 2 tries. You always choose the chair closest to the folding table, even when every other seat is empty. I think I've seen you every Tuesday for almost 3 months. We've never spoken, not once. Maybe next Tuesday I'll see you here again. Same chair, same book. Maybe next Tuesday we'll finally say more than thanks. You read another chapter while your clothes keep turning behind the glass. I lose a sock somewhere between the washer and the blue plastic basket. You point beneath the chair before I even realize it's missing. Thanks. You smile, no problem. The dryers keep spinning like nothing happened. Someone's radio plays low from a phone propped against a detergent box. You dog-ear your page even though there's a bookmark sitting right on the table. I wonder if that means you're planning on losing your place again next week. I hope so. Maybe next Tuesday I'll see you here again. Same chair, same book. Maybe next Tuesday we'll finally say more than thanks. Someone folds a pile of tiny children's shirts. A man shakes dog hair from a blanket before feeding it into the washer. Machine 6 flashes ready, no one is standing in front of it. The vending machine hums in the corner, out of everything except the orange soda nobody ever buys. You check the time on your phone, then put it face down again like there's nowhere else you'd rather be waiting. Maybe next Tuesday I'll see you here again. Same chair, same book. Maybe one of us will ask the other's name. Machine 6 starts the first time. It's 2:17 a.m. The room is almost silent. My phone is the brightest thing here. I open my banking app, then I close it. I open it again like the balance might have changed while I wasn't looking. Never does. I recalculate everything, then I recalculate it wrong on purpose, just to see if the wrong answer feels any better. I count the bills, I count the days, I count haven't earned yet. Every number knows where it belongs. I'm the only thing that doesn't add up. I wish sleep worked like subtraction. Instead, every thought keeps multiplying. I unlock the calculator, rent, utilities, insurance, groceries. I start over, then I start over again. The total never surprises me, only the hope that this time it somehow will. I know these numbers better than my own birthday morning always promises a clearer mind. I never believes it. I count the bills, I count the weeks, I count the conversations I still need to have, maybe next month. I've been saying that for a while now. The numbers don't argue with me, they just wait for their turn. Nobody tells you how loud a quiet room can become. The refrigerator clicks, a car passes outside. My phone lights up, not a paycheck, not good news, just another notification I don't open yet. For a second, I pretend ignoring it costs nothing. I count the bills, I count the ceiling cracks, I count the hours until the alarm. Tomorrow I'll go to work, tomorrow I'll tell myself it's temporary. I've said that before, maybe one day I'll finally believe it. Until then, the numbers keep arriving before sleep does. It's 3:41 now, the calculator is still open. So is my banking app. I haven't changed a single number, I've only changed the order. I look at them outside, the sky is getting lighter inside. The balance stays exactly where I left it. Morning doesn't solve anything, it just makes the numbers easier to see. You used to leave half a cup of coffee on the kitchen counter before rushing out the door. I'd always take the last sip before washing the mug. It tasted cold, too much cream, too much sugar. Never the way I'd make it, I never told you that. You finish every cup now, every single one. I still reach for the counter before I remember. There's nothing left to drink, the sugar bowl stays fuller longer. The cream goes bad before we use it up. Small proof everywhere that something finally caught up to you. You finish every cup now, I'm still learning what to do with mine. Your keys don't land in the blue ceramic bowl anymore. You keep them in your coat pocket until morning. The radio still comes on at 7:30. The toast still burns if I forget to turn it over. Everything else finds its place, only this never does. You finish every cup now, every single one. I still reach for the counter before I remember. There's nothing left to drink, the sugar bowl stays fuller longer. The cream goes bad before we use it up. Small proof everywhere if I want the last sip out of habit, then remember there isn't one to offer. I say no thanks like it's nothing and rinse the mud before you can see my face. Some days I miss the version of you who left things unfinished. I don't know what that says about me. Your favorite mug is upside down on the drying rack. There's a small chip on the handle. I don't remember when it happened. I run my thumb across it, set it back and close the cabinet. The calendar on the fridge still has the old days circled, the ones we don't talk about anymore. You caught me looking at it once. Neither of us said anything. I made more coffee instead. You finish every cup now, every single one. My hand still stops at the counter for half a second before it reaches the sink. After breakfast, I wash 2 empty mugs. One dries beside the other. Neither one has coffee left inside. Some mornings I make an extra half cup anyway, just to have something to pour out. It's not for you. I think it's for the version of us that used to stand here unfinished together. Stop by the bookshelf looking for your glasses. They must be around here. You smile, still wearing them. I point to your face. You laugh like it was someone else's joke. You call me by my brother's name. Catch yourself, then say mine a little softer. An old piano from the radio finds the same Sunday every week. Take your time, I'm not in a hurry. The kettle can wait, the mail can wait. Whatever I had planned for today can wait too. There's nowhere I need to be that's more important than being here in this room with you, still trying to remember where you put your glasses. The ladder stays against the garage wall. You ask me to change the porch light. Last winter you would have done it before I even noticed. You hand me the toolbox, I pretend not to notice. Your hands shake just enough to rattle the screws. There's a story you always tell about teaching me to ride a bicycle. Tonight you stop halfway through, smile and ask, how did it end? I tell it back the way you told me for years. The scrape me, the wobble, the way you ran alongside longer than you probably needed to. You're not alone, like you're hearing it for the first time, which tonight you are. Take your time, I'm not in a hurry. The kettle can wait, the mail can wait. Whatever I had planned for today can wait too. left the party after midnight. The streets were quieter than either of us expected. You walked a little slower than before, like you weren't ready to call it a night. We talked about everything we wouldn't remember tomorrow, except the one thing we both wanted to say. The city kept moving. We stayed between one more step and goodbye. Stay a little longer. Don't let this night disappear. We don't have to find the right words. Just stay a little longer. Maybe that's enough for now. Through the rain, smoke still clinging to your coat. Your train was already waiting. Mine was somewhere further down the line. You smiled, looked away, then smiled again. I almost reached for your hand, but the doors opened, and suddenly time became louder than we were. Somewhere behind us, a busker packed up his guitar, counting coins he probably wouldn't remember collecting. I remember thinking, even he knew when to stop. We didn't. Stay a little longer. Don't let this night disappear. We don't have to find the right words. Just stay a little longer. Maybe that's enough for now. The neon sign flickered half asleep. Someone laughed from another carriage. Your train became another light in the distance. I stood there long enough for the announcer to call the next departure twice. The bench was still warm where you'd been sitting. I didn't sit down, I just stood there watching the tracks like they might change their I'll remember the words we never had to say. The last train left. I walked home with your goodbye still unfinished. I practiced your name until it sounded weightless. I practiced breathing before answering, even counted how many seconds a normal pause should be. I rehearsed this feeling, the feeling didn't. I learned every line except the one where you actually asked me how I was doing. I rehearsed this feeling, it never once rehearsed me back. this feeling. The feeling didn't. I learned every line except the one where you actually asked me how I was doing. I rehearsed this feeling. You never once rehearsed me back. Nothing important, nothing carefully chosen. And suddenly everything I'd practiced forgot its lines. I answered with the truth before I could stop it. Maybe healing isn't the moment you stop feeling. Maybe it's the moment you stop editing the feeling before it leaves your mouth. I don't think I'm there yet. So if I hesitate, I'm not changing my answer. I'm just putting away the script I thought I'd need. The microwave still says 8 outside. The neon sign across the street keeps buzzing through the rain. I peel back the corner of the plastic lid and wait for the room to start humming. 8 minutes, long enough for the radio to finish one slow song, long enough to hear the rain change against the window. Mrs. Alvarez from downstairs steps out to check the mail. She smiles, how's she been? I smile back, she's doing well. The mailbox clicks shut, she heads upstairs. I stand there a moment longer before going in. 8 minutes, long enough for the radio to finish one slow song, long enough to hear the rain change against the window. I set 2 plates down out of habit, then put one back in the cupboard. The chair across from mine still gets pulled out an inch, the way it always sat before someone stood up from it. I don't push it back in, I never do. The hallway smells like someone's dinner. A television plays behind the next apartment wall. When I open my door, the room sounds exactly the way I left it. The radio's still going low, tuned to the station you used to leave it on. I never changed the station. It felt like changing something I didn't have the right to change. Then the microwave beeps. 8 minutes, the song is over. The rain has almost stopped. The window still carries your reflection from the streetlights outside, until I walk between them. I open the microwave, the plate is I used to sit by the window. The corner booth was always empty. The bartender knew my order. Nobody asked if I was waiting for someone I wasn't. I liked the quiet, I liked leaving without being noticed. Then one Tuesday you asked, do you mind if I sit here? Nothing has felt quite the same since. I spent so long getting used to my own company. Now I'm learning how to make room. I didn't plan for this. I thought I'd already made peace with being alone. Now there's a jacket hanging over my chair. Your laugh interrupting my playlist. I don't know if this is the beginning of something or just a beautiful accident passing through. Passing through. The cafe closes at the same time. The lights dim at the same hour. We still order the same drinks. The only difference is there's another cup across from mine. Sometimes you tell a story, sometimes we say nothing. I forgot silence could feel this different. I catch myself looking for you before I remember. I never used to. I didn't plan for this. I wasn't searching for anyone. You just arrived inside a routine. I stopped questioning. Now every familiar place has one new detail, and somehow that's enough to make it feel unfamiliar again. I keep waiting for the feeling to disappear, like it'll remember I'm someone who stopped expecting good surprises. I've learned to stand guard over my own quiet. I don't know where to put this quiet hope. It doesn't feel reckless, it doesn't feel safe, it just feels new. I didn't plan for this. Maybe that's why it scares me. Not because of who you are, because of who I'm becoming when you're here. I catch myself saving stories to tell you later. I haven't done that in a long time. I'm trying not to call it love. I'm not sure what else to call it. When you leave, I stay for one more song. The booth looks familiar again. One cup, one chair, one receipt. Everything is back where it used to be, except me. I finish my drink, put my headphones on. The playlist starts for the first time. It sounds like it's missing someone. Your jacket still hangs behind the kitchen door. Not because nobody noticed, because nobody moved it. The old jazz station finds a scratch trumpet solo. For a second it sounds like the house remembers before I do. Some habits outlive us. The kettle still knows your amount of sugar. The porch step still waits for the way it used to know. Some habits outlive us. I'm the only one left to keep them going. dentist appointment from last spring. I stood there long enough to wonder if I should cross it out. I didn't. Some pages I've learned are easier to leave turned than to close all the way. Your reading glasses are still on the side table, folded the way you always left them. One arm crossed over the other, waiting for eyes that don't come looking for them anymore. Before bed, I straighten your jacket on the hook, turn off the kitchen light, and walk upstairs. Some nights I still listen for the second set of footsteps, not because I expect them, because 40 years of listening doesn't stop just because you asked it to. You always said we had time. I believed you every time. I kept making room for us. You kept leaving things open. I thought that meant hope. Maybe it only meant later. I started planning next year. You hadn't decided about next week. I thought we shared the same deadline. You thought there wasn't one. I think I was working toward forever. You were only working until Friday. I kept turning maybe into promises. You kept turning promises into drafts. I stayed after hours with us. You left when the lights went out. We called it the same relationship. I don't think we meant the same thing. I remembered the conversations. You remembered the good parts. I noticed every small change. You called them bad weeks. I learned how to wait. You learned I'd always be there somewhere along the way. Being patient became my personality. You kept asking for more time. I never asked what for. I think I was working toward forever. You were only filling the calendar. I kept treating every plan like a commitment. You treated every commitment like a suggestion. I thought we were getting closer. You thought we were staying comfortable. The distance between us never looked urgent to you. Sometimes I imagine there's a forgotten office somewhere. All our unfinished conversations are stacked in gray folders. Someone keeps stamping them, extension approved. Nobody ever reads them, nobody ever closes them. They just keep waiting for signatures that never come. I think I was working toward forever. You showing up early. You kept saying we'd figure it out. Maybe neither of us was lying. Maybe we were just hired for different jobs. Sometimes I wonder if love has a closing date. Maybe ours did. Maybe I was the only one who never checked the paperwork. I kept waiting for someone to tell me the project was over. Instead, the building just emptied. The lights turned off, the elevator stopped, and I was still upstairs, rewriting plans for a meeting you had already canceled. I stacked the chairs one table at a time. The piano stopped playing 20 minutes ago. Someone forgot a scarf over the back of a booth. I fold it once, leave it beside the register, and keep wiping down the counter. One glass is still waiting at the end of the bar. I leave it there. One glass stays behind every night. The chairs come first, the lights come next, the glass comes last. The dishwasher hums behind the kitchen door. I count the tips twice, even though the number never changes. Outside, a taxi slows at the curb, then drives away again. I finally pick up the glass. The faded lipstick mark catches the light before the water does. It disappears with one turn of my hand. One glass stays behind every night. The chairs come first, the lights come next, the glass comes last. I know the seat it came from without looking. Third stool closest to the window, the one nobody else sits in anymore. Out of habit, I never asked who she was waiting for. I never asked if he showed up. Some nights I think about asking, and I just wash the glass instead. The bartender signs tomorrow's delivery sheet. Someone rolls the empty keg toward the back door. The radio changes from jazz to the late night news. I lock the front door, check it once, and turn the sign to closed. The street light outside flickers against the window, the same one that used to catch her earrings when she'd tilt her head toward the door, checking. I never asked why she stopped coming in early and started staying till the last glass was hers. One glass stays behind every night. After the towels, after the register, after the music, then I wash the last glass. The faucet keeps running for another second. The glass is already clean. I turn the water off. The ice machine starts humming again. I dry the glass and set it back on the shelf upside down next to the others, though tomorrow it'll be the one I reach for first. Some habits don't leave when the customer does. Some nights I set 2 glasses out before opening, just in case the third stood